Sorry you can't see my beautiful face today, but I got hands today. Some messed up hands, see, you know, some messed up hands because I'm part of Fight Club. Oops, I'm not supposed to talk about that. Hey, it's Brian from Logic Pro Hacks. I want to show you a little trick with MIDI cables and how to organize them. One of the things that I like to do, and I've kind of just stumbled upon this, trying to route everything and keep organized. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll connect a MIDI cable to an interface, but that interface might be way over here somewhere. And then I'll try to connect my keyboard and I was like, dang, what side of the interface did I kick? Was it the inside or was the outside? And so I've kind of came out of the conclusion, you know what, I just need to mark the sides or the ends on if it's an in or an out. So that way I plug the one in and in, and I know that the other side has to go out. So that's the thing with MIDI. If you plug it in on the inside, the opposite in has to go to the out. You can see right here, this is plugged in my cord extreme here. And you can see that I just take some regular colored electrical tape and I just gonna wrap it around real tight. And you can see this one's marked out and this one's marked in. On the other end of this, which goes in my interface, like this one is out, it would be on in. I did the same thing on the in. I'd mark it in, out. You can see right here, on the other side, it'd be marked out. This is in. So that way I know that when I plug this in, I plug this into the in port, it will work like right away. I don't have to do any troubleshooting if I mess something up, because it's really easy to mess up, especially if you have like, you know, 8-10 keyboards all MIDI'd in together. You just need a real quick check, say, hey, is my cables right? So that's what I'm doing right here, and it's really easy to do. I got one cable right here, it's plugged in the out port. On the other end, put something right here that says in. So all I'm doing is I got this big thing of yellow electrical tape. I live in Maryland, and so there's a place called Ollie's. And you can find a lot of cheap stuff out there that on discount because they buy wholesale or whatever and they resell it. And I got this at Ollie's, I think, or you could just order off Amazon or wherever. Well, I cut that one too short. What you need is what I usually do is I just kind of unravel it up, blah blah blah. Just find my little cable, and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I kind of want to have my tape nice and smooth and tight. You see how I'm kind of just pulling a little bit of strength around it. And then once it overlaps a little bit, I'll make my cut. And this yellow tape is perfect. Now you could do it with red. I don't think blue would work too well. I don't even know if they have blue electrical tape. But yellow works the best. I think they even have white electrical tape. I've seen that before. That'd probably be the best. Now if you want to go like really anal, you can get like a color for your in and a color for your out. So you could do like, all right, my in port is going to be white and my out port is going to be yellow or red or whatever, or vice versa. Now that'd be really cool. That way you can just identify, oh, it's a color red, that's going to be my in port or whatever. But I think this is good enough. And then I take a really good ballpoint pen. You don't want those gel pens because they just like leak out everywhere and smear. So you want a ballpoint ink pen. So it's coming from the out, and this is going to be in. Mark in on here. So in like that. You can see that. In. And then I'll just kind of just skip a little bit and do it one more time. In. If I can. It's hard to write when you're filming it, but you get the picture. In. You know, it's enough to where I could see it. And if you want to go a little bit further, see where this little indent is? So that's important because a lot of times these keyboards, you're like struggling and you try to get behind it and it's like, oh crap, it's not lining up. Well, just kind of take your thing right here and just gonna do this and make a little arrow. And that way you know that this little dent means it's plugged in at the top. It's usually at the top. Like if you're facing the keyboard, it's going to plug in like so. Now I've seen some keyboards, like what is it, a DX7, the reverse, they're upside down. So just FYI, just remember that. Alright guys, that's just a little fast tip for you guys on cable organization. If you like this kind of stuff, you know, give me a big fat thumbs up. You know, let me know in the comments you want to see more of this stuff. I got a bunch of organization things that I'm doing, so, and how to route a whole bunch of stuff. Create your own little cool jiggy jag studio. All right, I made up that word, by the way. All right, remember, my friends, be groovy. All right, bye.